Jesus. Jesus.
People should wait. Let me drink water. Hey! Hey! My enemies wanted to get me today. Hey! My enemies wanted to get me today. But the God that I serve, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Lord that is omnipotent and omniscient, said no. Lie. You cannot get my daughter. Hey! Jesus Christ. God, thank you. Thank you for that prompt 2 goals. That 2 goals that happened in less than 4 minutes. Hey, omnipotent God. On to the next. Real Madrid. Tomorrow. Drop points. Drop points. Hey, thank you, Lord. Dani Omo. I just want to beg you, please. Brother, stay healthy. Can you please stay healthy? Can you please, for the sake of this our treble, please, uncle, daddy, please stay healthy. You are so good. Just that you are made of glass. You are so good. Just that you are made of glass, bro. Stay healthy for us. Biko. Just stay healthy. For the sake of this, our remaining matches and treble, stay healthy. Barcelona players, please stay healthy. I wish you good health. Because that is one thing that I know that can shatter our plans. Injury. But I have taken it upon myself to...
Come on! That is what champions do. We fight. That is what champions do. Come on. 4-3. Come on, Barcelona. Come on. No be to dey shout remontada oh. No be to dey shout remontada everywhere you go. Remontada, anti-ramota. No be to dey shout am oh. You fit do am. When the chips are down, can your players step up? You fit do am. Can you do it? It's not to be saying remontada. Can you do the randa? Oh my! We don't win our own. No, Real Madrid Mona win tomorrow. If we don't win tomorrow, forget about this league title. Just carry all your energy, put for Copa del Rey, and we'll go see catch you there. The only thing I'm praying for is that Balde will miraculously heal. I swear to God. Because without Balde in our defense, you see that defense? That defense na better apology. Without Balde, Gerard Martin just be like statue. That one just be like statue. You give him ball, he go give you back. Everybody they run go back, he go run go back. He does not contribute anything apart from just doing the safest mundane things. So we need Balde back ASAP. And if we cannot get Balde back, it be like say, I won't mind if we play Eric Garcia in that pool. I'm telling you, because Gerard Martin is nothing. There's nothing he offers. Absolutely nothing. Attack, nothing. Defending, he's part of the reason why our Highland is not working. Look at 2 games without Balde. We don't chop hat-trick 2 times. Without Balde, our Highline is not just, it's not aligning, right? And apart from that, there's more to what Balde brings. So, I just pray that Balde is back before that game. But with or without Balde, well, it's Real Madrid. Let's see how we were losing 3-1. I don't go lie. I panicked. The reason why I panicked was because we have lost to Dortmund. So I felt like our invincibility, that air of invincibility that we had, when we were not losing games. But these boys, they fought back. This is what champions are made of. This is what champions are made for. See, I think that 3-1 was a wake-up call. Because until that 3-1, we were not playing anything. We weren't playing anything. But the moment that 3-1 went in, these boys knew that they needed to step up. Thanks to Danny Olmo, thanks to Lamine Yamal coming in. These are the difference makers we have in our team. Lamine Yamal, special breed. Danny Olmo, Bola. Oh, Hansi, can't so. Money, JJ, Mona, la, Hansi. Go there, what's the song? I'm team, Mama. Hey, God, Chai. Oh boy, wait now for talk today. What would we have said? We have to start the explanation. I don't say enemies don't they laugh. That time 3-1. They don't they laugh. They forget that Barcelona with the Babalawo in the post. We have lost the only game we are allowed to lose, which was that Dortmund game. We are not losing any other game from now to the end of the season. We are Barcelona. I'm really worried about Lewandowski's injury. I hope it's not very, very serious. I hope, because we are really going to need him. We will need Lewandowski, right? Towards the end of this game, we are really going to need him. But whether he's injured or not, I believe in the boys. I think, Danny Olmo playing in the false 9 position, he can do wonders. Ferran Torres also played a very good game today, scored a wonderful goal, right? Our defense today, I know just one talk. I don't want to complain, right? There are some days that things are bad, and today is one of those days where our defense was rubbish. We defended very, very poorly today, but I believe that they must have learned from this game. This game, thank God we did not lose, so we can actually learn 1 or 2 things from this game and notice that today's defending, even the defending against Dortmund was very, very poor, but today defending was super, super poor. Kudos to the boys. I'm so happy.
Unfortunately, we might be seeing those key stay on the sideline for up to 2 to 3 weeks, considering the injury he sustained in this match, and it is coming as a sad news to Barcelona. Although I think Ferran Torres can do a perfect job in that number 9 role. I think he can duly replace Lewandowski in that number 9 role, but still, it is actually a flex having Doski and Ferran Torres fit, because at the points where Doski is not doing well, you can bring in Ferran Torres. At the points where Ferran Torres is not doing well, you can actually bring in Doski. But right now, we are going to be stuck with Ferran Torres in that number 9 role until Doski comes back. And it is actually sad that we have an El Clasico finals in the next 7 days. In the next 7 days, we're going to be playing Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey finals, and we seriously would have wanted Doski to be fit for that match. Both Doski and Ferran Torres. We are already going to miss Balde, and having Doski miss out of that match is going to be a sad news to Barcelona at this point. And hopefully, he comes back in time for the game against Inter Milan in the UCL, because right now the way he's looking, he might miss the first leg of the Inter Milan's clash in the UCL finals. But then right now we're going to do without Doski for the meantime, and then have Ferran Torres filling for him, and hopefully Ferran Torres plays at the level we expect him to play in the absence of. So Madrid fans, I want to understand, is it about the penalty or the plus 8 minutes? Where is your robbery case coming from, abeg? I want to understand. Is it that the kick on Danny Olmo in the penalty area was not a foul, or the plus 8 minutes was the problem? Because as far as I'm concerned, plus 8 minutes can favor Vigo or favor Barcelona. After all, in the match, they scored three goals. The scoreline was at some point 3-1. So the plus 8 minutes would have favored Vigo or even Barcelona. So I really want to understand, where is your case coming from? Where are you drawing your case from? So that we understand. Is it that the penalty was not supposed to stand, or that the plus 8 minutes was too much? Please make me understand.
Every player is important for FC Barcelona. But make anything no happen to Lamine Yamal and Pedri. Make anything no happen. Because I said I don't want anything to happen to them does not mean that I want something else to happen with some other players. But I know you understand what I'm trying to say. Inigo Martinez, an absolute rock, an absolute defender, and you just come to think about it that this guy was in the team last season as well. But just look at all those beast performances this season. There has been a lot of consistency as far as the performance of Inigo Martinez in that defensive setup for FC Barcelona is concerned. Koundé was nowhere to be found in the first half. But with the introduction of Lamine Yamal, witnessed the best of Koundé again. Rafinha is not as good as that right flank than playing in the left flank. Those are some kind of things. Not be today. Go and look at most matches that Rafinha has played, when Lamine Yamal is not on the pitch. Whenever Rafinha plays in that right flank, you don't get the best of Rafinha. His best is when he plays at that left, especially when Lamine Yamal is on the pitch. I'm not going to criticize Rafinha. The energy and his contribution this season for FC Barcelona cannot be overemphasized. He has been great, absolute commitment, and with a lot of leadership quality. That is some things, that Rafinha also brought to this FC Barcelona team. That is why I said every player is very, very important and very, very crucial towards the improvement of the FC Barcelona, especially as far as this season is concerned. So I'm not going to say because of the fact that when Lamine Yamal is on the pitch, there is a lot of creativity, and even when Pedri is in that midfield, there is also a lot of creativity as well. Every player is important in a nutshell. And if you're an FC Barcelona fan, this match against Celta Vigo, you should definitely know that is how it's always been. Even if Lamine Yamal started that match, although they might not be able to score up to like 3 goals, however, then they always get, because I said this in my analysis in my live stream. Those that was on my live stream, towards the build up to this match, I said it, and this is not. If you are an FC Barcelona fan, you should not be surprised with that kind of performance from Celta Vigo. However, the most important thing is that Dani Olmo is back from injury, great one, and we can see the quick impact as well that Dani Olmo mostly brings to the team. Of course, I wish Robert Lewandowski to come back stronger from his injury. According to the reports, I think they said he's going to be out for probably 3 weeks. So regardless of how the numbers of chances that Robert Lewandowski has missed this season, we still have to give kudos to him that he's still a very, very important and a vital player for FC Barcelona. Congratulations to Rafinha as well. 60 goals and assists in a season for both clubs and country. It is damn not easy. So great one for FC Barcelona fan. Visa Pasa.
It is a sad thing that Barcelona now has a weak point. It is very sad. And not like this weak point has not been there, all along. It has been there. And the weak points are problems that we cannot actually fix at this point in time. Now, what are the weak points? The weak point is that we must have Pedri, Lamine Yamal, and Rafinha on the pitch for us to have beautiful and blistering performance. For us, to be 100% assured of, winning our matches, we must have Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, and Pedri. Most of the times, for us to be guaranteed winnings, especially in tough matches, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, and Pedri. These 3 players has proven to be irreplaceable. We can replace Szczesny. Yes, Szczesny is doing well. Ter Stegen is back. He can replace him. Pena is there. Pena can replace him. In the defensive line, Inigo Kubasi can be replaced. Yes, they are the best duo we have this season. But Eric Garcia and Araujo can still do a good job. Kunde can be replaced somehow. Araujo can play there. Balde already, we have played without him in certain matches. Frankie de Jong can be replaced by Xavi or Dani Olmo. Olmo can be replaced. Doski can be replaced by Ferran Torres. Now somehow Rafinha can also be replaced. But you see, most especially Pedri and Lamine Yamal, they are the 2 irreplaceable players we have in our teams, and it is very sad to admit it. You could see whenever we struggle to score goals, it is because Lamine Yamal is not on the pitch. Whenever we struggle to control the game, it is because Pedri is not on the pitch. And it is the saddest truth I can tell you guys at this moment. We need to keep these 3 players, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Pedri, at their best. We need to keep them healthy and fit. Especially Pedri and Lamine Yamal. They just have to be at their best for us to go on and win every damn trophy, before us this season. It is really sad.
Hansi Flick, what have you done to this your men? Hansi Flick, what have you done to this your men? Guys, I've been so busy the whole day. I'm just getting home now. I didn't watch this match, but I must tell you that I was following the scores and I was shocked by this Barcelona's comeback. Seriously, when this game was 3-1, I was jubilating. I was like, Barcelona will drop points today. But I was shocked to see the scores at 3-3. Then 4-3, Barcelona got the penalty. Come on, like, these people have the confidence, like, the mentality. This current Barcelona have the winning mentality. They don't give up. Right now, Barcelona is 7 points ahead of Real Madrid and 10 points ahead of Atletico Madrid. Meaning that if Real Madrid doesn't win this game against Athletic Club, let me not talk. This game when it was at 3-1, see, I was so happy. I think this game was at 3-1 around 60-something minutes. I was so happy. I was like, Barcelona will drop points today. But thank God that Atletico Madrid dropped points today. Las Palmas, thank you for this late goal. Because, you know, if Atletico Madrid won this game, they would have been having the same points with Real Madrid. Putting more pressure on Real Madrid. Thank God they didn't.
Someone needs to tell these strikers, you cannot celebrate against Barca. I don't care if you scored a hat-trick, you end up crying at full time. It's happened again. Poor brother, this guy Borja Iglesias, he scored a hat-trick, a whole hat-trick. And he's on the top of the world celebrating, he thinks he's won the game. And then they zoom on to him at 4-3. When Barca make it 4-3 after they come back, look at this. He can't believe it. He cannot believe it. And this literally comes literally a couple days ago. This man Guirassy drops a hat-trick. And then at full time, poor guy, he look how heartbroken, look how upset, and he's depressed, he's sad. You had Sorloth when he scored to make it 2-0 for Atletico Madrid earlier in La Liga. He would look happy. This guy always scored this Barca. He thought it was going to be another repeat of Atletico Madrid beating Barca or something. And then it came full time, and then you have him crying. You have him sad, emotional. And then you also had Pavlidis for Benfica. This guy scored a hat-trick and everything. Barca giving out a hat-trick to any striker. But of course, we all know at full time, it did not end well for any of them. Bro, you could score a hat-trick, you could score a goal. It doesn't matter what it is. Do not celebrate, bro, because you know Barca's going to make you feel emotional, feel upset, feel heartbroken at full time, bro. This is not normal. This is not normal. This only Barca
The
can do.
impact of Lamine Yamal on Barcelona is crazy. You know, a lot of people have been saying bench him, rest him, manage him. And I understand Hansi Flick. He understands that this guy is the spark of this Barcelona team. And that is why he's trying to give him rest here and there, because he doesn't want him to break down. Lamine Yamal injury will be a catastrophe for Barcelona Football Club. And that is what is, you know, worrying Hansi Flick, that he's trying to keep him on the bench, to manage him, to keep on managing him, so that he can be able to use him properly from now to the end of the game. If you watch, immediately Lamine Yamal entered this game, you can see the difference. Lamine Yamal uplift Rafinha. Rafinha, once he sees Lamine Yamal, he can start making moves. Lamine Yamal can start connecting things. Look at that pass. Look at that pass. He sees what nobody sees on the pitch. He's very, very slick on the ball. Then he creates chaos for the opponent. If you watch, immediately he came in, the defense of Celta fell apart because he will keep on running at them, dribbling them. He cannot be able to be held back. He's always direct, and that creates a lot of energy and movement for Barcelona. And then in this game again, we must say that Gerard Martin is not the same, still, as I'm saying, with Balde. In 2 games now, Barcelona have conceded 6 goals. That is not good enough. It never happens where Balde is there, and Balde is going to still be out for a few more weeks. But then, this is a good win. Rafinha played very well. Look at the numbers he's producing this season. That is outstanding. Then you look at the way he's playing with Lamine Yamal and then Pedri. Once Lamine Yamal is in the team, everybody plays very well. And that is a great one. Let me know what you think about the game and Lamine Yamal.
Does really well. Does have a little...
Okay guys, I'm talking as a Barcelona fan here, right? Here, Inigo Martinez held the striker. Not only that he held him, but he was also the last defender, so this would have been a red card and a free kick. And this is the issue with most referees. Most referees will see a foul like this and wouldn't call it, only because the striker didn't fall. So this is the reason why you see so many strikers diving, so many strikers falling. It is because they know deep down that regardless of the foul, unless you fall, the referee isn't gonna call it a red card, is not gonna call it a penalty, and you're just gonna miss like a crazy chance like this. So for honest opinions about soccer, follow me.
Well. God have mercy upon us.
Barcelona, it is not well with you people. You people are not well. Life is doing you people. If I call you people ritualistic, it will look as if I hate you people. If I call you people kidnappers, it will look as if I'm just hating on you people. How can you give somebody hope? How can somebody be happy and then in the dying minute you just make them cry? Is this not evil act? Tell me now. And even Celta Vigo, you too, in fact, life is doing you people. Because if life is not doing you people, you came from 1 goal down and led 3-1. Can't you keep that momentum? Can't you keep that pace? Can't you keep that energy? Can't you people capitalize on Hansi Flick's risk? Can't you people capitalize on his unserious first-step approach? Because it was clear that Hansi Flick wanted to do testing microphone. Yes, now. Rafinha got 2 goals in this match. But, goodness Lord, do you people watch Pedri?
God have
do you people carefully watch Pedri? Let me not even talk about Lamine Yamal. Yamal will bench any player from any club in any league in the world. It's not my opinion, it's a fact. And Dani Olmo. Please, what happened to Barcelona players? This team have the best players in every positions. I know Rafa has scored 2 goals. I think he won the man of the match. If he did, well deserved. Pedri is easily the man of the match. This Barcelona team. Barcelona, una lives don't. God. See you later, alright? Good night.